Welcome back, gang, for tonight's Snarl second half. Wally Cardell, Johnny Bianco, and Tex Lynch is back, not looking to beaten up from that six-man tag. And it's done. The deals are signed and the date is set. Triple Crowner Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote on a collision course with Memphis Million Heiress, Wood Kitten Jody Borick in a Hell in a Cell match to face each other once more and never again. And it's going down Monday, March 31st at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Man, oh man alive, anticipation for this colossal clash is set to be off the charts crazy.
Well, Tex, hope you got some of the aggression out of your system without getting hurt too badly. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Johnny. My chest is a little sore. I'm afraid that Meteora kind of hurt. Riley Flash has got some knobby knees. Nonetheless, we still have a show to get through, so let's try and do that. We start the second half with Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero, set to go up against Snarl TV champion, the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Balescu.
Welcome back. Our next contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from El Paso, Texas, weighing 221 pounds, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. It's the first time anywhere that Latino Heat meets up with Balescu, who's been looming large since winning the Snarl TV title at Coliseum Games just about a month ago, with his next title defense coming up very soon. And this tune-up match with Eddie Guerrero could be a peek at what might happen in Philly in a couple of weeks to the #1 contender for the Snarl TV title.
And I bet we're all wondering if Eddie here can lie, cheat, or steal his way past the Hungarian Hurricane. And while it's possible, I don't think Balescu is gonna let any of Eddie's chicanery slide.
Nope. Balescu's been too hot lately.
Balescu to the rescue.
His opponent, accompanied by the light heavyweight champion Sir Reggie Smythe, from Budapest, Hungary, weighing 196 pounds, the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Balescu.
Sir Reggie Smythe, light heavyweight champion, accompanying his friend and tag team partner Tibor Balescu to ringside for this one. And you really gotta hand it to Team Euro, who have been just plutonium hot for the majority of this Japan tour. I've got my eye on Eddie Guerrero, of course, but I agree, Balescu isn't gonna stand still for Eddie's tricks.
Man, Balescu sure looked confident coming into this match, don't he?
He doesn't look the least bit concerned, and that's a bad sign for Mr. Latino Heat.
Man, just 5'9" and almost 200 pounds of rock-solid muscle. This guy reminds me of Ivan Putski from back in the old days, Mr. Polish Power himself.
Balescu comes from that Ivan Putski, mighty Igor mold from back in the 70s.
Oh, you gotta love Team Euro. They have come such a long way. Eddie Guerrero and Tibor Balescu. This is going to be a great dust-up right here. Referee Tom Canamora rings the bell. Tilt to world backbreaker from Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. And Tom Canamora and Willie Johnson will be taking over because, well, Walt Rothburn had enough after being knocked down 3 times in the last match. Eddie Guerrero with a chop across the chest. Tibor Balescu counters with a chop. Eddie Guerrero counters with a kick to the midsection. Tibor Balescu counters with a right. Eddie Guerrero counters with a kick. Spins him around with a hard right. Balescu counters with another elbow. They lock up yet again. Tibor Balescu with Eddie Guerrero way in the middle of the air with the long stalling vertical. There it is. Boom. Oh, man. Tibor Balescu in charge of it, beating his feet on the Mississippi mud. Eddie Guerrero in some big trouble right off the bat here. Tibor Balescu opening up. Boom. Hard right hand. Down goes Latino Heat, who has mounted almost zero offense at this point. All the way up again. Tibor Balescu giving Eddie Guerrero a whole hell of a lot of free rides. And there's another one face first into the canvas. The Hungarian Hurricane in control. Large and in charge locks up. Eddie Guerrero has him up over the shoulders. Hangs him up off the top rope. Down goes Latino Heat. Balescu covers. 1. Just a 1. Exactly a 1. Eddie Guerrero trying to get back to his feet. Tibor Balescu not giving him too much of a break. Hard right hand. takes Guerrero down yet again. Eddie Guerrero slams Tibor Belescu face first into the mat. Whoa, slipped out the back door. Tibor Belescu rounds up Eddie Guerrero. Glasswater, boom. Oh, man. Eddie Guerrero not looking too tough right now. Guerrero counters with an elbow, gets out of the corner. Rear waist lock up in the electric chair position. Tibor Belescu lays a surprise on him. Oh, he did not see that coming. Eddie Guerrero laid out near the corner. Belescu all the way up, going up to the high red district. Here we go, elbow dropping across the back of Latino Heat. Belescu covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Shut up. Tibor Belescu wrapping up Eddie Guerrero in record time here.
The time, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And your winner by pinfall, Tibor Belescu.
Wow. I mean, I've seen people shut down before, and we've seen it a lot, you guys. You know we have. But Tibor Belescu just shut down Latino Heat in absolute record time. I'm like, Eddie Guerrero didn't even really get a shot off. So, what can you say to that? The Hungarian Hurricane pistol hot. And we'll be right back with more right after the break. Well, sir, it has been a rough night for Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote, and now she's got to go join Patty Powers in defending the RWL Women's World Tag Team Championships from former champions and #1 contenders, the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy, and Autumn Breeze.
Hey, thanks. Nice to see you back. How you doing?
I'm fine, Myron. Hey, listen, the boys told me you did real good tonight. I'm gonna have to go watch this match back.
Hey, I did all right. I can't complain. I didn't stink the place up.
Hey, you know who else didn't stink the place up? Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze last week on Snarl. They had a buzzer beater with less than 30 seconds to go against the Texan Ladies Association, much to my chagrin and annoyance. But nonetheless, that brings them here to this Women's World Tag Team title matchup with American Power.
The thing is, Cherie and Autumn have grabbed the brass ring before and could very well do it again tonight. Anyone who doesn't agree didn't watch them against the Texan Ladies last week. If they fight like they did before, they could very well pull off a grand upset.
And a grand upset is what it would be, with Patty Powers and Liberty Bell Danielle firmly entrenched, months into their run as women's tag champs. I'm favoring AP like usual, but I'm worried about Danielle Heathcote having gotten knocked around by Jody Dvorak pretty good in the first half.
So, Tex, I seen you and Danielle talking during one of the breaks. How's she taking it?
She's gonna be fine, Myron, but she is mad as hell, let me tell you. Her and Jody Dvorak have just got to settle this hash between them, and it finally will be settled in 3 weeks. Monday, March 31st, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the Spectrum. Jody Dvorak and Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote in a Hell in a Cell, and after that, you will never see another match between Jody and Danielle ever again. But right now, Patty and Danielle got to focus on this match with Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze because they did win that buzzer beater last week, and that has got to be on their minds too.
But, Tex, tell me one thing. Even after a Hell in the Cell, how are they going to even be able to coexist on the same show?
That's a good question, and I have been giving that some thought, a great deal of thought, in fact. And I think I've got an idea, but it will require some craft on my part.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is for the RWL Women's World Tag Team Championships. The challengers from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy, and from Altoona, Pennsylvania, Autumn Breeze. Their opponents are WL Ladies Triple Crown champions and the reigning RWL Women's World Tag Team champions from Tampa, Florida, Powerhouse Patty Powers, and from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, all American Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote.
Again, Danielle's been clearing her title defense calendar in a rip of a hurry. And just think, Patty's still yet to defend her other 2 titles pretty soon as well.
Yeah, you know it, Wally. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Autumn Breeze and Patty Powers getting set to go here. Referee Tom Canamora sounds the bell. Here we go. The ladies come center ring. Autumn Breeze with a hard right spins Patty around. Patty counters with an elbow. Running clothesline that takes Autumn Breeze down to the canvas. Patty steps out. Here comes Danielle. Liberty Bell Danielle in a mood this evening. Here we go. Swings and misses with the clothesline. Autumn Breeze with a shot, an uppercut right to the back. Danielle counters with Linzaguri. Takes Autumn Breeze down to the canvas. Rounds her up. Headlock takedown and an elbow right across the arm of Autumn Breeze. Yeah, Danielle's in a mood, all right. Huh. They lock up. Another nice toss and a kick right to the head of Autumn Breeze. Danielle going to work on the legs of Autumn Breeze. And man, she must be seeing a redhead in there instead of a blonde. Patty Powers tagged in. Autumn Breeze standing there waiting for her. They chop. Whoa! Running kick took Patty down all of a sudden. Autumn Breeze rounds up Powerhouse Patty. They lock up. Patty Powers whips her into the corner. And what a splash. She came down like a chopped down tree. Patty Powers slams Autumn Breeze's knee right into the canvas. Powerhouse Patty dialing it up for the people in the front rows. Now here she comes. Swing and a miss with the clothesline. Autumn Breeze goes behind. There's a shot to the back. A whip to the ropes. A duck down from Autumn. And an elbow countered by Patty Powers. A kick from Autumn Breeze. They lock up again. Patty Powers countering with elbows to the midsection of Autumn Breeze. A hard right. A lock up. A whip to the ropes for Autumn. And a big time back body drop. Patty Powers quickly covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a near fall. In this ladies World Tag Team Championship match. Patty Powers steps out again. Here comes Danielle, and here comes Cherie Roy, the queen of the Black Garden, for the first time. She charges, misses with the clothesline. Danielle gets countered with an elbow from Cherie Roy. They lock up again. Cherie Roy quickly taken down by Danielle Heathcote. Liberty Bell Danielle rounds her up, winds up Cherie Roy's arm, sets her down, and stomps on the shoulder. Liberty Bell Danielle tags out. Here comes Patty Powers again. Liberty Bell Danielle and Patty Powers working real efficiently. American Powers, well, that's why they are the Women's World Tag Team Champions, at least for now. Leapfrog from Cherie Roy, and a nice wrap-around neckbreaker from the Queen of the Black Garden. Here comes Autumn Breeze. And these former Women's World Tag Team Champions keen to get back on top again, but American Powers has just been too hot lately. Look at this. Patty Powers bringing Cherie Roy into the mix, too. Autumn Breeze quickly counters into an inverted DDT. Cherie Roy is stunned. Patty rolls out, brings herself back in. Cherie Roy still on Dream Street over here. Autumn Breeze in the far corner, and look at this. Whoa! What a shot from Powerhouse Patty. Patty rounds her up, brings her out of the corner the hard way. Cherie Roy is still trying to figure it all out and not doing too good. Danielle Heathcote tagged in. Cherie Roy still out to lunch. Man, what a shot she took. Autumn Breeze getting back on her feet on the outside. Danielle going after Cherie Roy. Should have done it earlier. Cherie Roy counters with a forearm. Danielle Heathcote did not appreciate that. Patty Powers on the other side. Going to work on Autumn Breeze. Snap suplex for Cherie Roy from Danielle Heathcote. Autumn Breeze brought back into the ring. Liberty Bell Danielle being countered. Working the crowd here as Patty nails Autumn Breeze with a shot. Danielle back in the ring. Autumn Breeze rebounds off the ropes. Line punch down goes Danielle. Oh, man. Huh. Danielle steps outside for a minute. Autumn Breeze waiting for her, and oh man, Cherie Roy still out from that snap suplex, and a spear from Liberty Bell Danielle. Autumn Breeze counters. Starts raining left hands on the head of Liberty Bell Danielle. Danielle rounded up by Autumn Breeze. They lock up. Danielle catches a knee to the midsection. Autumn. Danielle slams her down to the canvas face first. Takes a walk to her corner, and here comes Powerhouse Patty. Patty Powers charges, misses with the diving crossbody. Cherie Roy brought in on the tag. Cherie Roy unloads with a series of ratchet chops, a standing dropkick, and takes Patty Powers down to the canvas, rounds her back up again. Another right that spins Patty around. Patty says, no, rather not. They lock up against, shoves Cherie Roy back, spins her around with a hard right hand, and a headbutt right between the shoulder blades. And whoa, pitched out perfectly to center ring. They're like ring toss. Danielle brought in on the tag again. Cherie Roy gets locked up. The Queen of the Black Garden whipped to the ropes. Danielle with a spin kick, and down goes Cherie Roy. Danielle covers. 1, 2, and nope, another near fall. Keep in mind, Cherie and Autumn just had a buzzer beater against the Texan Ladies Association last week. I didn't figure this was going to be a quick match. Patty Powers brought back in on the tag. They lock up, shoves Cherie Roy away. Face buster from Powerhouse Patty. Cherie Roy trying to get back on her feet, but Patty Powers not giving her no breaks. Up in the powerbomb position, Cherie Roy with a couple of right hands separates herself from Patty Powers, hits her with a clothesline that didn't do anything, like hitting the Incredible Hulk with a baseball bat. That was awesome. Rebound off the ropes. Here comes Powerhouse Patty, butt bomb right across the lower abdomen of Cherie Roy. They lock up again, hard right clothesline. Takes Cherie down again. And she's on the wrong side of town in American Power's corner. Yeah, man, whip to the ropes. Patty ducks under, and an elbow that takes Cherie Roy down yet again. Patty rounds her up. A scorcher to the AP corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Cherie Roy goes. Here's a tag, and here's Danielle. Here's a whip to the ropes for Cherie Roy. Look at this right here, double clotheslines. And down goes Cherie Roy. Oh, man, AP really working. Super efficient this evening. Danielle Heathcote is biding her time. Having a little chat with Patty Powers as Cherie Roy makes her way back inside. How about this right here? Whoa! What an elbow from Cherie Roy. The Queen of the Black Garden catching a clothesline from Liberty Bell. Oh, man. Yeah, she is in the mood. Look at this. She's practicing for Jody Rourke right there. A couple of stomps. Cover. 1, 2, and again. Man, what a ladies tag team match we got going here. Women's World Tag Titles in question. Cherie Roy brought back into the corner. Here comes Patty again. And here comes another AP double team. Look at this right here. Rebound off the ropes. A clothesline and a Russian leg sweep from Patty and Danielle. Wow, that was new and different. We don't see that one. Oh, Cherie Roy on the outside. Danielle Heathcote decides to make her way back. Whoa! Look at this. Through the ropes. Patty Powers taking down Cherie Roy. Drops an elbow across her chest. Follows it up with a stomp. Did I mention I really like Patty Powers' outfit tonight? I like that color of purple. Oh, nice. Patty rolls back into the ring by Cherie Roy. Cherie makes her way back inside the ring. Patty Powers rounds her a headbutt. And down goes Cherie Roy. The Queen of the Black Garden looking for an exit. Can't seem to find one. Patty locks her up. Cherie counters with elbows. Backs Patty off. Hard right stuns Patty. They lock up. A forearm. Cherie Roy locks her up. Takes her down. Nice wrestling takedown from the Queen of the Black Garden, who is beating it out of town as I expected. Here comes Autumn Breeze. Patty Powers evading all of Autumn Breeze's moves. Nails her with a right. Kick to the midsection from Autumn Breeze. They lock up. Knee to the midsection from Patty Powers. They lock up again. Whip to the ropes. Patty ducks under. And hip toss. Autumn Breeze laid out, face down on the canvas. Here comes Danielle Heathcote. Cherie Roy is nowhere to be found. Well, there she is. Danielle rounds up Autumn Breeze. Winds her up. Oh, boot to the face. Nicely done. Danielle with a stomp to the arm of Autumn Breeze and a stomp to the midsection. A hard clubbing right over the head. Danielle rounds her up. Winds up the arm. Sets her down. And there's the stomp to the shoulder. Danielle Heathcote definitely not in a pleasant mood this evening. I definitely want to retain the Women's World Tag Team titles with Patty Powers and get that out of the way before this Hell in a Cell match with Jody Rourke. Patty Powers brought in on the tag. Autumn Breeze just getting her feet. Patty right there rounds her up. Snap mare. Rebound off the ropes. Down a crossbody. Look at that. Autumn Breeze evading that move. And following it up with a drop kick that takes Patty down. Patty Powers, rounded up by Autumn Breeze. Escorted to the corner, head first into the buckle goes Patty. Patty counters, takes a cheap shot from Cherie Roy. And a drop kick that takes Patty down. Here comes Cherie Roy. Well, to be fair, Cherie and Autumn have been working pretty well as a team, too. Cherie Roy lays in a heel hook stretch on Patty Powers. Really? Wow. Patty Powers gets to her feet. Locks up with Cherie Roy. Whips her to the corner. Charges. Boom. There's that splash again. Oh, man. Cherie Roy just got crushed. Patty Powers on the middle rope. Cross body right across. Goes for the cover. Oh, man. Autumn Breeze right there to spoil the picnic. Patty returns to work on Cherie Roy. She steps out. Here comes Liberty Bell Danielle. I'm waiting to see her lay in one of those submissions of hers. She charges. Whoa, what a spear. Took Cherie Roy down, nearly took Tom Canamora with her. Look at this. Nice. Man. Deadlift suplex. Rounds her up again. And, oh, man. Danielle. Being lit up tonight. Rounds up Cherie Roy. Whips her to her team's corner. Oh, here we go. A snap mirror. Drop kick to the back of the head of the Queen of the Black Garden. Here comes Patty Powers again. Man, this match has been wild. More than halfway through and we still ain't got a winner. Patty rounds her up hard right, another. And whoa, what a suplex from Powerhouse Patty. Another butt bomb right to the lower abdomen of Cherie Roy. Powerhouse Patty takes herself all the way up topside. This is going to be interesting. Cherie Roy getting to her feet. And Patty Powers changes her mind. Well, oh man, what a little clothesline. That took Cherie Roy down. Another tag. And here comes Liberty Bell Danielle again. She's certainly getting out her aggression this evening. I know she's just wishing that was Jody Warwick right there. A series of hard rights to the head of Cherie Roy. Man, she was laying them in too. Danielle rounds her up, takes her down. Here's a submission. Here's a crossface right center ring. But Autumn Breeze right there to try and break it up. Cherie Roy disengaging herself from Danielle Heathcote. Look at this. Try for the wraparound DDT. Didn't get it. Catches the clothesline from Danielle instead. Danielle Heathcote not making too many mistakes tonight. Oh, look at this wrist clutch stomps to the chest. Baby steps, as I like to call it. Autumn Breeze with a cheap shot. Catches an enziguri from Danielle, and down she goes. As Danielle returns to work on Cherie Roy. Cherie puts on the brakes from the Irish whip. Knee of the midsection, clubbing double axe handle. Cherie Roy goes down again. Here comes Powerhouse Patty. Man, what a team. American Powers. Yeah, Patty Powers makes her way up. Big time crossbody right across the chest of Cherie Roy. Patty covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And man, what a match. American Powers retaining the Women's World Tag Team titles.
The time, 13 minutes and 35 seconds. Your winners by pinfall and still are WL Women's World Tag Team Champions, Patty Powers and Liberty Bell Danielle. American Powers.
Well, I'll tell you, Cherie and Autumn gave them a hell of a fight. That's for sure. But American Powers, again, retaining those Women's World Tag Team Championships. They might be hanging on to those things for a while.
A terrific championship caliber match from all 4 of these ladies, who left it all in the ring tonight. And again, Patty and Danielle, standing tall at the end, and still are WL Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Which I'm sure is a relief to Danielle and Patty, and yes, to me too. Well, fans, we've still got a whole lot more RWL Snarl coming up, including the Ultimate Warrior in the main event. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Up next, men's tag team competition with the Revival, Stock Dawson and Dash Wilder, in a non-title match with TV tag champions Matt Clark and Rod Whitley, the Southern Gentlemen.
And that schmuck on wheels, Too Short Popeye Scott Bell.
You hate him as much as I do, Myron. It's funny.
It ain't funny. I can't get him into a Hell in a Cell match like you did, but trust me, I hate him more.
Nope. It's impossible, Myron. You can't possibly hate him more than I do.
But, and what an idiot. Wasting his time, our time, and the Revival's time.
The following non-title tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First, accompanied by Too Short Popeye Scott Bell at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
I'll tell you, Scotty Too Short's boys, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, did not fare too well against Best of the West the last time he let him off the leash, and I don't expect them to do a whole bunch of good against the Southern Gentlemen either.
You guys have a definite point. I don't see the Revival whipping up on Clark and Whitley, but if we all know it's an exercise in futility, then Too Short must know it too. So why in cold frozen hell would he sign them to this match?
Because he's crazy, GB. He's out of his mind. You know the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? Well, that's Scott to a T.
I'm still catching up on our WL history and Scott Bell's time as commissioner and absolute dictator of the company. And it's horrifying. Yo, this corrupt douche nozzle almost single-handedly bankrupted this company before his father, the big boss Jack McLeod, banished him to run the southwestern region of RWL, and he's got almost no money or power left. He's just a glorified manager now. Fight that come down from his days of ruling with an iron hand. You were there for most of it, Wally. How the hell did you all put up with this guy?
Some of the best wrestling came from that era, but no thanks to Too Short. He'd spend his time feuding with any number of stars over the years, but his number one pet obsession was always American Supreme Matt Clark, so I guess he's still crazy and still doing the same. Stuff expecting a different outcome. The guy's learned Jack in 15 years, but at least he's kept to the Southwest region with his motley crew of willing tag-alongs.
His bag of garbage, you mean?
He did it again. Garbage. I love the way he says that, though.
You guys all know it's true. The bottom of the barrel. Even Macho Man Randy Savage. Bottom of the barrel, garbage. And oh no. No. Oi, no. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, no. I'm out of here. I'm not listening to this mischievous.
You know that old expression, the more things change, the more they stay the same? Well, what I've always figured would happen has happened. The same old corrupt front office politics, the same playing favorites, the same nepotism, and now, the same people at the top. Clark and Whitley again. Well, me and mine aren't having it this time. And your lesson starts right now.
Big, bad, brave words from a man who is medically banned from ever competing in a wrestling ring ever again. Poor Scott, he just never, ever learns the lesson. Oh, man.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 530 pounds, the reigning RW All Television Tag Team Champions, World Heavyweight Champion American Supreme Matt Clark, and United States Champion Ron Labon. Whitley, the Southern Gentleman.
I've often heard it's always better the second time around, and that's definitely the case for Rod the Bud Whitley and American Supreme Matt Clark, with his latest current run as World Heavyweight Champion, having defeated Warlord Santos.
Uh-oh. American Supreme's locked eyes with Schmuck Boy.
I was kinda expecting more crap from you, Bell, but I just wasn't expecting it this fast. Let me break this down easy for you, Scott. Those to meet puppets can't beat me and Rod, and if you want more trouble in your life, then I'm your Huckleberry boy.
I'm your Huckleberry. Oh, when Matt Clark tells you that, he means business. Oh, well, Dash Wilder and American Supreme starting us off in our main event tonight. Willie Johnson sounds the bell. The men come center ring. They lock up. Matt Clark winds up the arm of Dash Wilder. Winds it. Oh, look, a counter wind up here. Into a top wrist lock on American Supreme. Dash Wilder leaning into it, too. Takes down American Supreme. Dash Wilder showing off a little bit of power here. Supreme counters with a kick to the midsection. Dash Wilder showing a little speed here. Counters Clark. Sets him up for the power bomb. Look at this, over the shoulders. And oh man, not a power bomb, but face first slammed into the canvas goes American Supreme. Dash Wilder whips him into the Revival's corner. Clark rebounds out. Trying to get him up for something, but American Supreme clubs him one over the back. Up over the shoulder. Power slam out of no place. Clark countered by Dash Wilder. Standing dropkick doesn't find the mark. Clark nails him with the right. Whips Dash Wilder to his team's corner. Oh man, missed that one by a mile. Kick to the midsection from Clark. Dash Wilder again whipped with the counter. Whips Clark to his team's corner. And a fireman's carry from Matt Clark. Clark rounds up Dash Wilder. Slams him one in the head. Looks like he's going to take him all the way across town, but no, Dash Wilder with elbows to the midsection of Matt Clark backs him off. They lock it up. And a snap suplex from Dash Wilder. Here's a quick tag from Rod the Bod Whitley. Didn't even bother to take his jacket and glasses off. He's that confident. Look at this, Dash Wilder. Not doing too badly for himself. Rounds up Rod Whitley. Whips him to the Revival's corner. Rod counters. Dash Wilder counters and a clothesline. Puts Rod back in the corner again. Oh, man. Whitley misses with the grapple. Gets countered by Dash Wilder again. Look at this, man. Wrap around. Neck breaker. Dash Wilder impressing the hell out of me at the moment. Back body drop from Rod the Bod Whitley. And Dash Wilder has already taken both members of the Southern Gentleman to task. Wow. Knee to the head of Rod Whitley. Whitley steps out for a refresh, comes on back in, and gets whipped to the Revival's corner. Dash Wilder misses the charge. Rod Whitley's got him up and slams him down. Rod the Bod rounds him up again. Goes behind, has him up, back suplex, and rounds him up again into a German suplex. Turns him around, sets him up, standard vertical, but a 3-1 from Rod the Bod Whitley. How about this? The Legal Eagle gives Dash Wilder to the Southern Gentleman's corner. It is boot party time, and this is a bad place to be. If you're going up against the Southern Gentleman, and Dash Wilder is going to be the unfortunate recipient of several multi-size footprints in the days to come. He's going to look in that bathroom mirror, and it's not going to be pleasant. American Supreme Matt Clark, whipped by Rod, drop kick right into Dash Wilder, and out he rolls. American Supreme rolls him over, goes for the cover. 1, 2, no, Dash Wilder. Again, demonstrating some resilience here. Slammed down, face first. And here comes Scott Dawson for the first time. Clark with a German suplex. American Supreme dragging Scott Dawson center ring. Steps back, and here comes Rod Whitley, the United States champion, with a stomp to the back of Scott Dawson. Knee to the head from Dawson. Dawson rounds up Rod Whitley. Whoa, look at this, a little quick. Oh man, nice move, but a nice counter from Scott Dawson. Kick to the midsection. Nice sit-out powerbomb. That's a waste. It's a diabolical waste. A team like the Revival working with too short. It's just revolt. Dawson tags in Dash Wilder. Rod the Bod Whitley laid out center ring. A stomp to the back. Now working on the arms of Rod Whitley. Whitley rounded up with a sweep of the leg. A little Cobra Kai action right there. Rod Whitley whips Dash Wilder to his team's corner. Dash counters. Rounds up Rod Whitley. Whips him to the Revival's corner. And here comes Scott Dawson on the tag. Little double team action here. What are we going to see here? Oh, look at this. Rebound off the ropes from Whitley, and a beautiful slam from Scott Dawson. Pretty good tandem moves from the Revival. Back body drop from Rod the Bod Whitley. Rod steps back. Here comes American Supreme, the world champion. Moves in on, oh man, Scott Dawson. Didn't even see it coming. Clothesline from American Supreme Matt Clark. Clark with an elbow. Scott Dawson counters with a kick. American Supreme says, no you don't, takes him down. Sets him up into the Boston Crab. Referee asking Dawson what he wants to do here. He's trying to get to those ropes. But he manages to break the hold, kick to the back of American Supreme. Supreme rounds him up. But Scott Dawson counters with a couple of rights. Matt Clark counter, back body drop for Scott Dawson. Dawson gathered up. Supreme goes behind, has him up. Back suplex, rounds him up again. German suplex. And the 3-1 from American Supreme Matt Clark and Rod the Bod Whitley. Well, the Revival's starting to really take a beating here. About 7 minutes into this match. Clark whipped to the ropes. Scott Dawson bounces off, catches it right. Clark, sit out. Nice power bomb from American Supreme. Clark, cover, hooks the leg. Oh, man. Dash Wilder there to spoil the party. Too short, pop by Scott Bell. Standing on the apron. You know he's going to be up to no good sooner or later. He's been quiet up to now, which means he's going to go any moment. American Supreme going to work here on poor Scott Dawson. Jawjacker. Clark in the far corner. Scott Dawson's got him up. Into the tree of woe, and here goes Too Short with a chair conveniently placed. Okay. Elbow to the midsection. Clark takes him down with a shoulder tackle. There's that chair right there. Temptingly within reach, but Matt Clark won't go for it. Not that kind of guy. Slam Scott Dawson's head into it, though. Why the hell not? It was there. Dawson. Whip to the Southern Gentleman's corner, but counters and escapes. Rounds up American Supreme. Winds him up. Dragon screw. Scott Dawson decides to step out and turn it over to Dash Wilder. Willie Johnson getting rid of that chair. Dash Wilder whips Supreme to the ropes. Bounces off with no effect. Tries it again. Into the far corner goes Matt Clark. Clothesline takes him down. Dash Wilder with a stomp to the midsection. And now into the submission on American Supreme. Supreme back on his feet pretty quick. Winds up. Dash Wilder has him up and slams him down. Man. Dash Wilder counters. Gets back up on his feet. A clothesline takes down Clark. Dash Wilder performing fairly impressively this evening, man. Wow. A stomp from Matt Clark. Clark rounded up again. Clark counters the Irish whip. Dash Wilder winds up on the apron. Here comes Rod the Bod Whitley. Still refusing to part with his jacket. Whipped into the corner, clothesline. A stomp to the chest. Dash Wilder setting something up here with the legs of Rod the Bod Whitley. A leg snap. And a nasty one, too. Dash Wilder making his way to his team's corner. Tags in Scott Dawson. Rod the Bod Whitley just about getting to his feet. Clubbing right from the back. Scott Dawson countered. Kick to the midsection. Rod Whitley lines up the arm. Dash. Scott Dawson counters. Clothesline attempt, but no. Rod Whitley takes him down with one arm. Rod the Bod rounds him up. Jawjacker. Scott Dawson whips him into his team's corner. Here comes Dash Wilder. Double team. Whitley taken down by Scott Dawson. Winds up the leg. On a stomp from Dash Wilder. That was pretty nasty. Big tussle. Whitley shoves him down. Rounds him up again. Winds up the arm. A counter from Dash Wilder. Wilder with a kick. A nice uppercut. Whitley up against the ropes. Whitley whipped. Knee to the midsection. Whipped again. Another knee to the midsection. And right center ring. A Russian leg sweep. Nice combination work from Dash Wilder. The Revival Certainly wasting their lives with too short Papa Scott Bell. Whitley whipped into the corner. Whitley counters. Back out of the corner. Lines him up. Whitley taken down by Dash Wilder. Wow. Whitley whipped into the corner. A little double team effort here. And a disrespectful slap to Rod the Bug Whitley. Down he goes. Oh, man. This match more than half over. Still no winner. American Supreme tagged in. Shoulder tackle. Swing and a miss from Clark. A stomp to the back from Dash Wilder. Wilder rounds him up. Clark counters with a right. Dash Wilder counters. Clark whip to the Revival's corner. A kick. Matt Clark countered. Dash Wilder whips him right back into the corner again. Scott Dawson tagged one more time. Pretty efficient tag teamwork from the Revival. And they're going to do it one more time. That stomp to the... Oh, man. Matt Clark's in trouble. Cover. 1, 2. Rod Whitley was nowhere near to make the rescue. But Clark found his way out. American Supreme rounded up. Dash Wilder catches a kick to the midsection. Clark. Whoa. Look at this. Quick counter from Scott Dawson. Equally quick counter from Matt Clark. Oh, man. Scott Dawson draped over the middle rope, and there's Clark with that charge. Driving the leg into the back. Scott Dawson counters, gets back up on his feet. Gathers up American Supreme. Clark counters with a shot to the midsection. Lifts Scott Dawson into the corner. He rebounds out painfully. Supreme wound up. Snap of the arm. Scott Dawson lifts Clark to the corner. Clark counters. Spins him around. Scott Dawson counter whipped into the opposing team's corner. Clark. He's got Scott Dawson up there. And bad intentions. It's going to be top rope superplex ride. Ride time. Express elevator to hell. Down goes Scott Dawson. American Supreme. That nasty high-risk maneuver, but it sure paid off. Scott Dawson definitely going to be paying for that one. Clark slams his head into the ring steps. Scott Dawson counters, back up on his feet. Clark counters with a right. Dawson counters with a right. Clark counters with a left. How about this? Clark's got him up and slams him head first right into the ring steps a second time. Referee's counting. Matt Clark don't seem to care too much. Up, oh, man, slammed face first into the floor. American Supreme definitely feeling it. Matt Clark rounds up Scott Dawson, winds up the arm. Scott Dawson counters with an elbow. Clark counters with a right. These guys, man, they are just duking it out. To their credit, the Revival have held on a hell of a long time. Scott Dawson gets Clark back inside the ring. Clubbing right from Scott Dawson. Dawson has him up. Reverse suplex from Scott Dawson. Dawson rounds up Clark. Nasty chop to the leg. And the Revival seems to keep working on the leg of American Supreme. Dawson rounds up Clark. Whips him into the opposing team's corner. Here's Dash Wilder again on the tag. Here's the double team one more time. And whoa, what a nasty cutter with knees right into the head of Clark. Dash Wilder covers. Rod Whitley there to spoil the party. Man, everybody got taken down on that one. A knee breaker on Matt Clark from Dash Wilder. Scott Dawson is getting to his feet. Rod Whitley on the outside. Clark counters with a right. Whipped into the opposing team's corner. Dash Wilder counters with another right. Fireman's carry from American Supreme. Dash Wilder counters again. Clark on the ropes. Takes a hard left. Dash Wilder. Starts bashing the head of American Supreme Matt Clark into the turnbuckle for a total of 10. Down goes Supreme center ring. This could be bad. Dash Wilder covers. 1, 2. And again, Rod Whitley still recovering, not available to make the save. Clark keeps getting himself out of these spots. Scott Dawson comes in on the tag, stomps the back of American Supreme. Stomps the shoulder. Now, a little display of arrogance here from Scott Dawson. Matt Clark counters with an arm drag. Clark rounds up. Oh, man, nasty shot. Clark with another sit-out powerbomb on Scott Dawson. We've got about 3 minutes to go here. Clock's ticking. Clark covers. 1. And again, Dash Wilder spoils the party. Rod Whitley nailed him a beauty. Matt Clark definitely approved of that. Clark rounds up Dash Wilder. Rounds up Scott Dawson. Dash Wilder tries to nail Clark. Didn't do much good. Clothesline. A second one. A third one. Matt Clark with Scott Dawson in the corner. Dawson counters. Look at this full Nelson attempt. But Matt Clark powering out pretty easy. Hey. Clark turns him over. Leg snap. American Supreme currently in control of Scott Dawson. Beautiful suplex from American Supreme. Dawson whipped into the corner, counters and escapes a series of kicks to the leg of American Supreme. Clark counters. Scott Dawson on the outside. Rod Whitley tagged in. Scott Dawson on the apron, being brought back in the hard way by Rod the Bod Whitley. Scott Dawson winds him up, slams him face down into the canvas. Rounds him up again. Quick jab from Rod Whitley, a clothesline, a second one, and a third one. Into the corner goes Scott Dawson. Rod Whitley countered. Rod Whitley counters. Whitley with a nice, beautiful slam right there. Whitley whips Scott Dawson into his team's corner. We have exactly 1 minute to go. Scott Dawson takes down Rod Whitley. Whitley counters with a back body drop. Misses with the kick. Scott Dawson misses with his move. Rod Whitley spins him around. Russian leg sweep. Takes down Scott Dawson. Rod the Bod Whitley moves in on Scott Dawson. Drags him center ring. Oh, wow, what are we going to see here with 30 seconds left to go? And he's going to take him for a ride. Giant swing in the middle of the ring for Scott Dawson. He's going to be very dizzy at the end of this one. Not sure Rod Whitley won't be too. Less than 15 seconds to go. Whitley going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man. Dash Wilder spoils the picnic again. Clark rounds him up. Samoan drop. And we are out of time. Oh, man. And my throat is gone. Does. We'll be back with more Snarl. The main event right after this. I need a cough drop or something. Well, all right. How's this for a main event? Champion versus champion. The RWL Legends United States Champion, the Hot Scott Rowdy Piper, and the Legends World Champion, the Ultimate Warrior, in our 1-1 non-title main event.
Yeah, I did that. That's my fault.
Legends Division fans sure didn't go home disappointed tonight. Tonight's Snarl main event, a non-title champion versus champion match, one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing 225 pounds, they are WL Legends US champion Rowdy Piper.
Rowdy Piper's been real quiet, just peacefully enjoying his Legends US Championship until recently, when the Ultimate Warrior took the Legends World title from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, Rowdy Piper spoke right up and said that the Ultimate Warrior is not worthy to hold the Legends World Championship, and it should probably be somebody like himself. Well, this match right here is going to be something of a litmus test. I guess we'll find out whether or not it's going to happen that way. With the Legends US Championship on the line, along with the Legends World Championship. There's been talk about it, but I guess we'll find out.
Hey, you should know, if the deal goes through, you're gonna be the first to find out.
Hot Rod is on the side of the handful of dissenting fans who think the same way he does. Who see the Ultimate Warrior as an unworthy title holder, which to me just doesn't make sense. Don't like him if that's your choice, but the Warrior is every inch a legend.
His opponent from parts unknown, weighing 285 pounds, the RWL Legends Division World Champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, for my 2 cents, the Ultimate Warrior earned that title. He got it away from Stone Cold Steve Austin, who held on to it for a year. And anybody who can do that deserves to hang on to it. I don't know about Hot Rod. I think maybe he's being a little ambitious, trying to go for dual title status. But he's going to have his hard work cut out for him if it's the Ultimate Warrior on the other side of the ring like it's going to be tonight. Like I said, litmus test. Let's see who passes and let's see who fails.
The Warrior has been on a hot streak since snagging the belt. While Hot Rod is great and all, I don't think it's gonna be his night. Not with the Warrior competing like he has.
Well, with all that's gone before, a champion versus champion legends match is a great way to top off a wild and crazy night that we have had here. Referee Tom Kanamura rings the bell. Piper charges, clothesline, takes down the Ultimate Warrior, a stomp to the chest, and roll. RP Hot Rod putting the boots to the Ultimate Warrior, and a little bit of nastiness there. Censor's gonna have to forgive us for that one. Ultimate Warrior countered by Hot Rod. Rod locks him up. Gouge to the eyes. A series of shots. Ultimate Warrior reeling. Roddy Piper rounds him up. Has him up. Vertical suplex right center ring. Ultimate Warrior not offering a great deal of offense here. Knee to the head. Finally some reaction. Ultimate Warrior tries with a double axe handle. Piper a step too quick. A double chop to the throat. And into an abdominal stretch in the middle of the ring. A submission this early on in the match is not likely. Hip toss counter from the Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior moves in on Hot Rod. Piper counters again. Ultimate Warrior counters with a headbutt. Takes Piper down. Hot Rod in some trouble here. Counters. Gets back up on his feet. Double chop to the throat again. Whips the Ultimate Warrior into the ropes. Back body drop. Hot Rod going for a cover center ring. One, but just a one. And barely just a one. Ultimate Warrior still got way too much juice in the tank. Hot Rod's going to have to work a whole bunch harder. Jawjacker from the Ultimate Warrior. Knee to the head. And the Warrior finally starting to bounce back here a little bit. Piper on the outside. Ultimate Warrior all the way up on the top rope. Rethinks the high-risk maneuver as Piper indicates to the fans that he is perfectly fine. Ultimate Warrior with a running knee. Double choke lift takes Piper down to the canvas. Ultimate Warrior going for the quick cover. One and just a one. Well, neither one of these guys competing at the championship level. This match is no bull. Ultimate Warrior with a clubbing right across the head of Hot Rod. A stomp to the shoulder. Ultimate Warrior, man, he is moving all the way up to the top rope. Ultimate Warrior waiting for Hot Rod to stand himself up. And here we go. Chop right to the dome of Roddy Piper. Ultimate Warrior sets him up and drops him down by his head. Man. Ultimate Warrior rounds up Piper. Discus punch takes Hot Rod right back down again. And the Ultimate Warrior is back in the game here. Choke lift and a slam from the Ultimate Warrior. Roddy Piper steps to the outside. Ultimate Warrior right there with him. A hard shot. Spins him around. Hard shot to the back again from Piper. Ultimate Warrior counters. Piper with the chop to the throat again. A series of hard rights. Ultimate Warrior again reeling from the unrelenting shots of Roddy Piper. Piper rolls him back inside the ring. Again, showboating for the fans. Ultimate Warrior's laid out center ring. Oh, it looks like the momentum may have shifted again. Piper rounds him up. Vertical suplex. Ultimate Warrior steps out. Piper going right after him. Locks him up. gouge to the eyes. Double chop to the throat, swing and a miss from Piper. The Ultimate Warrior going to take advantage of its spine buster. Right on the outside as the referee counts. Piper counters, gets back on his feet. Rounds up the Ultimate Warrior. Tom Canamore trying to get him back in the ring, and well, maybe we succeeded in doing it. Ha! All right, both men back in the ring now. Hot Rod rounds up the Ultimate Warrior. Flips him into the far corner. Oh, here we go. Piper's calling for it. The running bulldog right there. Oh, man. Ultimate Warrior down. Piper covers 1, 2, and another near fall. Ultimate Warrior starting to fade a little bit here. Piper rounds him up into a sleeper hold. This could be the end right here. Nope, the ropes saving the Ultimate Warrior. Quite possibly. Piper dribbling the Ultimate Warrior's head like a face-painted basketball. Takes himself all the way topside. Ultimate Warrior's laid out. Oh, Piper fails to connect with the knee as the Ultimate Warrior finds his way out. Rounds up Roddy Piper. Ultimate Warrior sets him up for the vertical suplex one more time. Piper quickly back up on his feet with a clothesline. Takes the Ultimate Warrior down. Follows it up with a stomp and just busted the Ultimate Warrior open. Draws a knee into the head. Hot Rod in control at the moment. Steps out on the apron. Don't showboat on the apron, Hot Rod. Keep telling you about that. Piper with a stomp to the arm of the Ultimate Warrior. A series of hard rights. And a disrespectful slap. Low. Piper covers. 1, 2. Shut up. Hot Rod with a hellified upset.
The time, 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Roddy Piper.
We've seen Hot Rod win so many unlikely matches, so many battle royals. He's beaten the odds so many times, and now he's beaten the Ultimate Warrior in just a little bit over 5 minutes. And that's definitely going to be bragging rights, and that's going to be something he's going to take to the front office. Maybe looking for the Legends World Championship himself.
It's already on your desk, Tex. They want to do this one again in 3 weeks in Philadelphia, only next time it's going to be a dual title match.
Wowzers, we don't see a lot of double title matches around here. A quick chance to achieve dual title status. Let's see if the Ultimate Warrior is back on his game in 3 weeks.
What an insane night it's been, but that's all we've got time for this week. As always, a huge shout out to you fans, viewers, subscribers, and guests for following our WL. We'll be back next Saturday, but up next, it's the 10th card in the RWL Japan 5-Star Tour, a special edition of our WL Rage. For all of us here, Wally Cardinal saying thanks, good night, and be safe.